Hello and good morning from BillionaireBuddy.Club. We're broadcasting to you from our studio here at BillionaireBuddy.Club. Here we've got the trader's dashboard on the screen. As usual, our 6 currency pairs that we're monitoring. So let's just chat a little bit about those. It's Monday morning, 23rd of May, 2016. 6 currency pairs. And why these currency pairs? Because it's the most liquid currency pairs of the largest first world countries known to man. And if anything is going on in the world, these currency pairs will be moving. So let's talk about these and some other ones we're going to show you in the commodities as well. Euro, US dollar. Now I've got that set on H1, but let's move everything to dailies because that's normally where we monitor from. So D1, we drill down frequently for smoother, better, less risk entries, but we always monitor from a daily point of view to get us some perspective on the markets. Okay, we pick these 6 currency pairs. Euro, US dollar, and as you all know, all currencies always trade in currency pairs, euro versus US dollar. So when there's strength in the US dollar, this pair is moving down, weakness in the euro, this currency pair moves down. Then there's the British pound, US dollar, Australian US dollar, euro yen, British pound yen, Australian dollar, Japanese dollar. So notice that we've got 6 currency pairs and almost every first world country is represented. The whole European area is represented here. British pound, Britain is represented here. Australia represented here. That also represents the Asian markets. Equal here, this represents the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. So the Australian and Asian markets. British pound and Asian markets, Euro Asian markets. Okay, let's go through, have a look at some other markets we cover as well. This one's here, cover right here, gold. We've got that set on hourly, so let's change it to daily. So we cover gold and we cover crude oil. And we'll set that on daily. So this is the kind of thing that we monitor on a daily basis and execute trades when warranted. US dollar, Canadian dollar. So between the other 6 currency pairs that I showed you and these 4, that's 10 altogether. All right, let's go back. This is our morning update here on the 23rd of May, Monday, 2016. So let's just see what's going on here. It looks like there's a bunch of risk aversion going on. So let's take a look at our fundamental reports. All right, just bear with me. I'll bring up daily reports. So we monitor also this we monitor dailyfx.com. To look here for fundamental reports, we go to this column. This is general information, Euro, US dollar, US, which will break first. That's what they're saying. So this is showing general news that's happening right now, Monday, May 23rd. It says here that there's a strong US dollar throughout the month of May has brought to question two previously pervasive trends. Take a look at recent price action to discern when and how traders might be able to continue reading. So, Euro US dollar, there is thoughts that even more federal, so the federal government in the United States is hawkish, meaning they're considering raising interest rates, which would show a lot of strength in the U.S. dollar. While U.S. dollar strength is showing in many pairs, the prospect of an even stronger yen could make for attractive short side resumption strategies in U.S. dollar, Japanese yen. And they say the outlined technical levels. So they're saying a stronger yen would mean to short the US dollar, Japanese yen. All right, so let's also, we look at the calendar to tell us when our report's coming out. So here we are looking at Monday, and we look here for, let's set this up on the filters properly because we don't want low impact reports, and we don't want that, or the New Zealand dollar or the Swiss franc, because we're not monitoring those. So here we got medium impact reports for Monday. So right now, US manufacturing PMI at 745 Eastern Standard Time. So that's coming up, and nothing else significant today. Nothing showing red here. These are all medium impact. All right, this is a pretty slow week this week for reports. So this week is going to be primarily technical trading, meaning just trading right off the charts. There's only something for the Canadian Bank of Canada rate decision that'll be significant for the Canadian dollar on Wednesday. British pound on Thursday at 2:30. US dollar durable goods 6:30 on Thursday. Japanese yen consumer price index Friday, US dollar gross domestic product. So not a huge number of reports, some but not significant. Let's just set this up on this filters for just high impact, high importance reports. So Wednesday, we've got the Canadian dollar, Thursday, British pound, US dollar, Japanese yen. So this is at dailyfx.com calendar. So www.dailyfx.com/calendar. And that's where we get. And now what do we do about these? Well, these are fundamental reports. And typically we look at these and say, well, how is that going to impact the markets, the trading? Usually what we try to do is avoid these times because frequently can cause whipsaw. So we get in well before this and out and after this typically, because in our experience, these cause whipsaw, meaning violent moves up and down. And so we try to avoid these times as opposed to trade, specifically for them. Okay, let's go through the markets and see what trades might be available. Euro, US dollar. As previously mentioned, there is risk aversion going on. We had some strong indications that the US dollar interest rates are going to be raised, which would put downward pressure on the Euro US dollar. So this is daily. So let's have a look at this from an H1 point of view. And indeed, it has gone down. Now there was an entry rate there. And we went short, previously short earlier today. So we'll see if there's some follow through here. This would have been short here. Stop loss up here and target profit down here. That's a euro US dollar. Let's have a look at the euro yen. So from a daily point of view, let's have a look at H1, and it's moved down significantly. There was a short right here, and it's moved down significantly short because of this as being at the top of the trading range. Was a pink arrow here and a yellow dot there, so this would have been the short trade. British pound US dollar. There is no signal on this one. There's a bottoming process and it was bouncing up, showing some weakness right now, but still within the inside of that uptrending channel for the British pound. British pound US dollar, British pound yen. Bottoming process again, showing some bullish divergence here between MACD and these 1, 2, 3 price ranges. Price moving down there, MACD moving up, is showing some weakness right now in the British pound yen, but there's much better pairs to trade. All right. Australian dollar, US dollar. There is a signal here, but it has since bounced up. Still was right there to sold right in there. Has bounced back up to that entry point, but this would have been an entry point. Okay, euro, no, Australian dollar, Japanese yen, H1. Again, there was a sell signal right back up here. So we still have some profit in it. Probably we would have had time to move our trailing stop loss to in here. So if this shows too much strength, we'll take that out. But also this might be another selling opportunity because it is bouncing here. So we could sell the rally in a downtrend. It is in a downtrend bouncing back. So let's move to some other pairs. Gold. Gold showing a lot of weakness here this morning. Look at it from an H1 point of view. That's a sell signal right there, and it's moving down. Sell signal with the pink arrow down, yellow dot right in there. Those of you that have been with us for a while could have taken this earlier this morning as you looked at it and seen it in your charts and your setups. Looks like it's bouncing back just a tad here, but was some time to even sold and taken profits already. Gold, Dow. Looks like Dow is bouncing up from an H1 perspective. It's a downtrending channel and it is trying to move up out of there. So right there. US dollar CAD, US dollar Canadian dollar. We're showing some strength, still is, but a little bit weak. It is in an uptrending channel on the H1. Meeting resistance up here, trying to break out the top of this distance area here. It's still in an uptrending channel, showing more recently a little bit of weakness. Not a good trade at this point. There is some bearish divergence right in here, so expect there to be a lot of resistance up in here. So right here we have bearish divergence from MACD. Price was hitting up in here at the top of this trade range in this uptrending channel. A lot of resistance up here, and it's showing it to be very difficult and true. So US dollar, Canadian dollar having trouble. Showing some bearish divergence here. It's not a good trade at this moment. All right, move back again to our other currency pairs. Let's have a look and see if there's an opportunity here in Australian dollar, Japanese yen. That attempted rally is still trying to go through there. Be a good short. Stochastics come a little bit higher, but if you're in this trade from earlier, that would be a good hold. Certainly bouncing there a little. From a Japanese candlestick point of view, this bar represents bullish engulfing, and it is trying to rally, but doesn't look like it's going to succeed. So your entry on this was back here with that pink arrow, or even back here earlier, pink arrow here, dot there, would have been short right in here. And you should still be short. Even had time to move your stop loss from up there to down, probably even into here with break even right in here. And looks like that rally attempt is fading out. Looks like it's go short again. All right, we're going to sign off here. I'll come back in a little while and monitor this some more. Thanks for tuning in to BillionaireBuddy.Club.